lights. We almost had them. Right now. Yo, it's your boy Mambo. Big dog command room. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to say all glory to God. You know what I'm saying? Second thing, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 48 subscribers. I know I've been gone for a minute, and I apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? I've been traveling. Shout out to the North Carolina Central, for their homecoming and stuff. Happy homecoming. I know that's 2 weeks ago, but you know what I'm saying? And congratulations this week for Howard beating Central. I know I'm kind of all over the place. I'm at Howard, I'm at Central, you know what I'm saying? But those both places that I've gotten getting education currently, and just grateful for the HBCU experience. Got a rep, you know what I'm saying? But I apologize. I just really haven't had the energy, you know what I'm saying? Been working, been traveling, been doing school and all that. Try to my head, not my heart. It's just a time of year where it's everything kind of fast paced. So definitely if you deal with seasonal depression or you feel like you're burnt out, definitely feeling some burnout symptoms and stuff like that. But if you're in that kind of space, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you take the time to clean your house. It'll make you feel better. Go out for walks and talk to somebody that makes you happy and stuff like that. Just little simple tips like that, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, I'm at 48 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I need to get to 50. It's been way too long. We already 10 weeks in and I haven't got to 50. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? It's just 2. I just need 48, 50, 51, then we there, you know what I'm saying? So y'all help me out. Anyways, it's your boy, man. We lost a close one. I'm not surprised. I wanted to do a video about the pregame thoughts about the Seahawks, but it was I just had the feeling that we were going to lose, and I don't know, I didn't want to jinx it or whatever, but I knew we was going to lose, honestly. But I wanted us to win really bad because I hate the Seahawks. I hate the Seahawks just as much as I hate the Cowboys and the Patriots, because they always used to beat us back in the day when we had when we lost Sean Taylor and stuff, and it just kind of sucked. And that coach back in the day, I don't even know, he was a fat dude, just talking junk. Oh yeah, the Redskins play good, but we play better. We beat them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I never really liked them since then, and I still don't like them. But yeah, man, it was a tough one, bro. It kind of went how I expected, though. I knew our offense wasn't going to be able to move the ball as efficiently as we wanted to. We run better. We kind of regressed a little bit as far as the line, getting sacks and stuff like that. Some of it was protection mistakes and stuff like that. And Sam holding the ball a little bit too long, kind of combination of both. But and he didn't really have that many run lanes, and that would cause one of the issues where he had a fumble. If you take the fumble away and you take the fumble away and you take what is his name? Kenneth Walker Jr. Getting that touchdown in the pass, that long pass, 64-yard pass, then you take 14 points off the board and we win this going away, but it is what it is. We can't talk in hypotheticals, it's reality. So yeah, man, again, it's on the secondary. The defense, our offense did well, even though we weren't able to move the ball as effectively. Our offense did well. It did enough, more than enough for us to win. Our defense just didn't do it, and it's never really our run defense. It's always our secondary. It always depends on our secondary. And I don't know if I've talked about it enough, but St. Juice is my favorite corner on the team, and unfortunately, he just had a bad game. And it wasn't even so much his coverage; it was just the penalties that were called on him. Really tough, especially that drive before last that helped them get tied up, with us and stuff. So, or help them get ahead before we tied. So, Yeah, man, it was tough, bro. Terrible call on Emmanuel Ford, like 2 minutes into the game, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't know, like a first quarter. I think it's Jackson Smith or they on Tyler Lockett. He tries to catch the ball, and as he's catching the ball, he's coming down in a football motion. You know what I'm saying? The main force is trying to hit him and like lodge the ball out, and like there's nothing much you could do. You're coming downhill, and the guy's putting his head down, and you're trying to lower your shoulder, and y'all just happen to hit heads. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a bang bang play. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, helmets hit. Okay, fair. That's a penalty. You know what I'm saying? Actually allows them to get into. Did they score then? They got a field goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Help them get field goal range. But still, like, the ejection was outrageous. Like, it's just like last week where Cam was talking about, like, are we playing football? Like, is this football anymore? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we being so soft, it just don't make sense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But after we held them to a field goal, I was feeling encouraged. It was just like, once we missed that point after, like, once we scored, I just kind of had that weird feeling. I'm just like, we're barely hanging on. Like, we're not, again, like just like last week and the week before, we just didn't score enough, or just didn't put the foot on the gas pedal enough to finish it off. Because we could have easily beat the Seahawks, like, and not even like as close as it was, but more, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was what it was. Like I said, everybody on the defense kind of had, like, well, I wouldn't say everybody, but St. Juice at the end, he had the pass interference, which was a tough call, because it's like, it was very instinctual of him and very heady of him to like come up and try to get the pass, because it was going to be a slant to DK Metcalf anyway. But he just came in too early, like way too early. And even then, it was still, after he came in early, it was still a good bit of time before they threw. Geno actually threw the ball, so they could have not called that as well. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of disrupted him a little bit. So it was what it was. The thing that was, we had 3 straight penalties, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember the other one. I forgot, like, but I know the face mask was the one that really just put it like, like, all right, we can't do that much. They're going to score, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and the Tyler Lockett catch was tough, like, you know what I'm saying? But when St. Juice hit that face mask, I think it was back-to-back plays where he got called on. It was just like, yo, like, that was the dagger, you know what I'm saying? Because if we stop them there and we score, like, it's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? But it was what it was. Like I said, with the Kenneth Walker touchdown, Percy, I don't know what happens, but it's like a similar play to it's like Ramondre. He had a weird name, Ramondre Stevenson, I want to say, for the Patriots, like last week, where Percy just misses the tackle. Like last week, it was like he just missed it. He tried to do a arm tackle on him and he missed it. But this time, I don't know, for whatever reason, Percy like fell or something like that. And by the time he got his footing, Kenneth Walker had already got the ball and he already caught steam to, like, get past him, and it was a wrap. So what's what it was with that. I like the look of having Brian Robinson get the ball kind of like, in space as a receiver. He had that first touchdown where he was off to the sideline. And then he had another look like that that's very similar. I want to see more of that. And I liked him getting that Texas route out the backfield. That was real good. I want to see Gibb get some more stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Gibb taking that to the crib, like, just like Brian B. Rob. So it is what it is. Like, that would be tough. But he ended up coming out with a catch. This game, it was a good corner route and stuff like that, and proud of him for that. I'm proud of Diami. You know, we finally got a UNC connection with Sam Howell and Diami, like that we've been waiting for all season, past 2 seasons and stuff like that. It was clutch of him to do that. I wish he would have pulled it off and got the win. Like, it would have made us feel a lot better, but it's what it is. But yeah, man, it's just the secondary again. It's on that last drive too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know where the ball's going, you know what I'm saying? Even though they have 3 great receivers and stuff like that, they threw it to the same side, to the same receiver, like, you know, about 3 times in a row. Like, you know what I'm saying? St. Jude's had a good play on the first one. Then I think the second one, like, same play, but they let him get it, and he got close to field goal range. And then they threw it again. He did the same play, and then they helped him get past field goal range. And then it was like, you know, even if we try to make a stop, it's not so much we can do unless they get a penalty, push him out of field goal range. And the dude barely made the field goal. Like, he barely made the field goal. It was like, if he's like 10 yards back, like, he's not making that field goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta do better, man. It was like we didn't even know, like, this was like the last drive, and if they kick a field goal, that they gonna win. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no sense of urgency on that part, like, you know, for the defense. And it's just a blower, like, you know what I'm saying? We had sense of urgency on the offense, but it's like the defense is just like. But anyways, Jamin is really getting good. Like, Jamin is coming to his own. He's still making mistakes, but he had a great game. He blew up Kenneth Walker for a play in the backfield as a running play, and then he had another play where he had a tackle for loss on Kenneth Walker. You know, just like, I thought it was Deron Payne or like John Allen doing. Like, he's gotten bigger, like, you know what I'm saying? So the tackle was great on him, and really impressive. And I don't really remember. Oh, he had this. Well, he was in coverage. Gino just had a great pass. Like, he almost like batted the ball down. Like, Jamin's in the right spot, literally there, jumps up, and the ball just goes right over his hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where I hope that his I don't know. I forgot how high his vertical is, like a 44-inch vertical. I think that's Quan Martin, but he had a 34 or something. That's where I wish that his vertical would come into play. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Mayo had some good blow-ups too. The front seven played good. Like, you know, that's what I can say. It's just a secondary, man, and it's like just simple mistakes, simple things. Like, did y'all see how close F.A. Obata was to squatting the ball on that last drive? Because I think it was a 3rd down that they helped. Like, when they got the first down, it was only a few seconds left. Yeah, because DK Metcalf had this huge, like, you know, gain, and he just kept running. And if, like, I don't know, I would have just laid on him and said, and not let him get up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, if FA hits that ball, I think it was 4th down or 3rd down or whatever. If he just hits that ball, it changes the whole game, and we might come out going to overtime and stuff like that. So it's just, the game was like, literally the whole game was like that close. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's mistakes by us, drops, like missed throws, almost picks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Devin Witherspoon is a dog. Love him, man. It was no way that we was going to be able to get him. I know everybody was like, oh, we should have got Devin Witherspoon. How? You know what I'm saying? It's just like with Chase Young. It's like, we should have got Justin Herbert. And do what? Like, we would have destroyed Justin Herbert with the line and the players that we had last year. I mean, a couple years ago, bro, when Chase was here. We wouldn't have done nothing with that. We wouldn't have done nothing with Joe Burrow. We couldn't have got Joe Burrow. So we had to be in reality, not just like hypotheticals in hindsight. So, yeah, but what else, man? That's it, man. I'm just trying to think of all the defense things. Percy had some good plays though. Like, you know, Percy had a good play on like a tight end, I want to say, going to the sideline. He or was that DK? I want to say DK big, so it's like It was either DK or a tight end, but he was running. They had a deep, like crossing route, like coming over, and the cornerback on that side passed him off, and Pressey ran with him and swatted the ball away, which was a great play. I didn't really see any plays from Quan. He was out there, I saw him. You know what I'm saying? It just was it's just tough, bro. But it's like sometimes you just lose close games like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no glaring stuff to be upset and yelling about. It's just simple things. Like the only thing I could really be upset about is like the defense's last drive before we scored, and the last drive. Like that's the only thing I could be upset about. Like you know what I'm saying? We need you to make a stop and you don't make a stop. We need you to not make penalties and you make penalties and stuff. But the last drive with the Army stuff, it was very impressive. Like I don't think we had any penalties, no holding penalties, no nothing on that drive. I don't even think we took a sack, and we didn't have any penalties. Like we didn't have any penalties from the defense to help us continue the drive. We just drove down the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's we're getting better as an offense, and the defense needs to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm talking in circles with this thing. I'm just trying to think. Logan Thomas is slow. I'm just thinking of just random plays. They tried to do a screen with John Bates and it was slow, but then the Seahawks did a similar screen with their tight end and he goes for 16 yards, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a big difference with the athletic tight ends that we need. B-Rob and Antonio Gibson did good. Curtis Samuel, good to see him back out there. He didn't really do much. Jahan has to catch the ball. I don't even think he actually caught a ball today. I don't know. I don't think he did. Terry was mainly getting looks. Jahan and Jamison Crowder needs to catch the ball. But we still scored, so it doesn't really matter. But it just, we need you to do better. Because it was we did punt, gave them back the ball, and we needed to make a stop, and then we got the ball back and scored. But one day we'll get it together. I didn't expect us to win this game, honestly, though. I just had that gut feeling that we weren't. It just would have been nice if we did, and we came close. You know what I'm saying? It's at least we didn't get blown out. I think they had 3-4 sacks on us today. O-line struggled. Somehow did good, man. He just had that fumble, and it's just then he had a couple plays. It's what in the world? Kyler Murray came back. I didn't even know that he came back. I know they was talking about him getting activated and stuff, but I didn't know that he actually played. That's crazy. Shout out to him. Let's see. I just want to see the targets. Of course, B-Rob is our leading receiver with 119 yards. Antonio Gibson had 42 yards. Logan Thomas had 40. Terry Maloney had 33. John Bates had 21. Byron Pringle had 7. Curtis Samuel had 6. Yeah, and Jahan Dotson had 1. Alex Armour had 3. It was terrible. So I had 312 yards. He had 3 sacks, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, but he had a fumble. He had 1 sack from Jonathan Allen, 1 sack in 2 weeks. I hated hearing that stat. It was terrible. It was a 7 million pressure, man. I like Khalid. Khalid played well. He was getting in there, causing Gino to be uncomfortable. Same with Casey. Then he had to come in and step in. Didn't really see no problem for him. Tavius Martin, Quan Martin had 4 tackles. Jamie led the team with 11 tackles. Cameron Curl, 10 tackles. Percy Butler had 9. So on and so forth. Because he had a pass deflection. Bishop St. Just had 2 pass deflections. K2 had 1. Andre Jones had some good pass deflections too, like, you know what I'm saying? So, our rookie class has been coming in and stepping up, man. Like, you know, just impressive. Dang, they had 2 receivers with 90 yards. DK Metcalf had 98 and Tyler Lockett had 92. You just gotta do better, bro. You just gotta be better. And Kendrick Walker had 63 yards, and Charbonnet was getting into it, man. We had to make a stop for a second, but he was one of the contributors to that last drive that they had before that game winning one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. It's so much, bro. So much, but anyways, that's all I had to talk about, man. I think we play the Giants next week, and then the Cowboys still in the playoff hunt, whatever. I'm just like blah, man, about this, like, you know what I'm saying. So we'll see, but yeah, man. Y'all stay in there. Y'all hang in there, man. Stuff is turning around for us somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? We just have to beat the Zebras. We have to beat dogs, lions, and beat the Zebras. Like, you know what I'm saying? Eat the Zebras. I'm just playing. But yeah, man. It's your boy Mambo. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me get to 50, please. I didn't need 2 of them. Can I sign 48 and 49, please? 49 and 50, please. Come on, man. 2 of them. You watching this video, don't watch it and not subscribe, man. Come on. Anyways, it's your boy Mambo, Big Dog, man. Peace, love, and hair grease.